Alright guys, it's time to get honest about playing guitar. As I woke up this morning and said, well, it's time to learn these scales. Time to get to it. And I said, you know what, I think my strings need changing. I think it's been a while since I changed my strings. I need to change these strings first. And then I realized, you know, I'd rather do anything than learn guitar theory. I'm really not into it. and I realized there's different kind of guitar players. And I said, you know, how did the great guitar, how did Jimmy do it? How did B.B. King do it? How did Slash do it? And I realized I think some of you just like learning theory just because it's interesting to you. You like learning how all of these chords relate to one another. You like knowing all the notes. You like knowing all these chords. You like all this theory. And then you have gear guys like me. I'm a gear guy mostly. I like collecting pedals. I like collecting guitars. I like collecting amps. I like the gear. I like changing the string gauge and the string height and setting the action and changing the tone and the gain. I like learning about the gain, and I'm more of a tech gear guy. And then you have theory guys who just like learning all this theory about the notes and stuff. And then I think if we're being honest, there's a third kind of guitar player, and that's the real guitar player. That's the one who goes on to be famous and successful, like B.B. King, Jimi Hendrix, Slash. I don't think they're really into this, as people often joke. B.B. King only knows 4 notes. You know, he just plays them with perfect expression, and he's a master of what they call the BB box. And if you study the BB box, I think it's actually 5 or 6 notes. But the joke is that B.B. King did not have all of this knowledge. And some people say Jimi Hendrix didn't really have all this knowledge. You know, he had the Hendrix chord and the other kind of power chord where he wrapped his thumb around the neck. And they're like, you know, Jimmy just knew like 2 or 3 chords. But again, he was a master. And they say the same thing about Slash. You know, Slash doesn't know how to play guitar. He's just world famous rock star, but he doesn't really know how to play guitar. You know, I mean, and people say this, and I don't really know what they mean by that, but there's stories about Slash, you know, selling all his gear, and and there was a point where he didn't even own a guitar or an amp. He had to like borrow a guitar, and because he was selling it for drugs, if we're being honest. But the point is that he didn't care about theory. He didn't care about his gear. He just wanted to rock and roll. And a lot of the big name musicians that we know, they just want to rock and roll. They're not into the theory, they're not into the gear, but they learn how to make it work. So just something I was thinking about today, guys. Shout out to Mark 5, by the way, for showing me this Wolf Marshall guide to Caged. And YouTube removed your comment for some reason. I did not remove your comment. I just wanted to let you know that if since you can't see, I can see your comment on the back end. On this side, I can see your comment here, and this is where I responded to it. But for some reason on the video, it's hidden. YouTube is just weird like that. But yeah, I've got to at least learn this caged system. I think it will help me. I don't know how much farther I want to go. I don't know if I really want to go like I don't know if I want to go this deep into theory, guys. I don't know if I need. I mean, I kind of understand like the 1-4-5. That's right here, the 3 principal chords. and I'm supposed to learn all the notes on the fretboard. I don't know if I'm going to learn all the notes on the fretboard. I might just stick to, like, maybe I'll learn E. I don't need to learn F. F isn't that useful. I'll learn G, A. I don't want to learn B. I'll learn C. I'll just learn like those 5, and D. I'll learn those 5 notes. Some of them. I'll learn half of them. I don't want to learn all of them, and I'll probably have to learn these shapes, maybe 2 or 3 of them. I don't know if I'll learn all 5 shapes. I mean, that would take a lifetime to master the 5 pentatonic positions. I don't know, guys. I gotta learn these. I gotta learn something. Gotta learn these shapes, these scales, these chords. And then I've got to find time to play. I haven't even really been playing, so. But that's just my thoughts this morning, guys. Let me know what kind of guitar guy you are. Are you a gear guy like me, who likes collecting all this gear, or are you a theory guy who likes learning all this theory? Or are you a real rock star? Are you just like, I don't care about, just hand me any guitar, any amp, and let's just rock? Let me know what you think. All right, guys. See you next time.